subscription to this channel and also your contribution in making this channel a success one way or the other. I appreciate so much. For some time now we are discussing on how you can design a free engine generator, and I've given explanation different from on how you can do that. And I talk about the electric motor, I talk about the generator, I talk about how you can refurbish electric motor in a case where you don't have sufficient cash to do a new generator. I also talk about how you can refurbish the old one so they can have a good product on that. I also talk about different forms. Today I'm going to look at how you to power a village with a 500 kVA generator. How to power a village with 500 kVA generator. I have to bring this production because some few months ago somebody asked a question that he wants to run a village, he wants to power his own village, and he asking question how he would do, how to go about it. He's giving me some instances, and also I need to know about this area I want to run my village, and what do I do to do this, and what are the configuration, what are the requirements. Today I believe this production will answer that question very well. You know, some villages has need only 500 kVA, have much consumption rate. You've got to calculate the electric consumption of the whole community. Many a time is not up to 200,000 watts. Sometimes it's maybe 150, some 300 if the community is very big, because I happen to also be in a community. I know their consumption ratio, because some don't have even AC, a few that have, so the high consumption rate is not a must. So I have to bring this video because I believe it will really help you to power the system, to help you to make this system work in your village. Now, for instance, this is a good example of this. If you observe the generator as it would now, is 500,000 kVA watts, 500,000 watts, size 500 kVA. We have 1 kVA, 2 kVA, 10 kVA, 20 kVA, 100 kVA, 1000 watts by 500 kVA. So if you want to power your village, you have this kind of generator mounted in your village square, or you have like this too. Your villages will be electrified completely without waiting for NEPA or whatever electricity company to power you. So this is what I'm going to do. So how do you do this? First of all, you need a big generator of this nature. If you observe this generator, you can see that it's very big, it's large enough. The quantity, the size of the generator, because sometimes we confuse that the bigger the generator, the bigger the RPM. No, sometimes the bigger the generator, the lesser the RPM, because some generator does not require much RPM to run, just require a little, but let the horsepower must be large. So this is how it is. Then this one is the motor. It's just 550 RPM. It's not equal to 1000 compared to some sizes of this generator, which sometimes is 1000, 3000. So you can see that the larger the generator, the lesser the RPM. The RPM, I've discussed that over occasion in my last videos and many videos, that past videos, that is the rotational per minute, and the rate at which generator can run to give you the required production capacity you want. That's the RPM. So this is what exactly we are talking about now. So the RPM of the generator at this now is just 450. So but the capacity production rate is 500 kVA. That is 1000 watts make 1 kVA. I'll do that a video on that on the electricity measurement system. But this is what I'm talking about. So now let's take a look at the system itself. Now look at now. Let's talk about now. This basically now is 599 RPM scale. Sorry, so is 199 kVA. So you can see the ratio of the thing, and then the megahertz is 20. Now look at now. This here megahertz is 20, but you know this megahertz on this one is 50. You now see, as small as the generator is, the megahertz is 50. But as big as the generator is, the megahertz is 20. So you now see that the larger the generator, the lesser the megahertz. The megahertz is the maximum speed ratio of the machine. For instance, if let me use for instance a gigahertz. The word gigahertz, it means this is the rate, the speed ratio, the highest speed ratio the processor can run. So 20 is not much, but it produces high. That's what I'm going to say now. 20 is not more, it produces high. Now let's go ahead. This is the megahertz now. 500. Now look at the sound generator now. This is the sound generator. This generator as this now is 500 kilowatts. 500,000 watts. 500 kilowatts, not 1 kilowatt. So don't confuse 1 kilowatts, 10 kilowatts, 20 kilowatts, 30. This is 1 kilowatts, 50, 30, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. That is half of, so half of megawatts. So is 500. Now with 500, some company just use 300. If you go to this company and want to scale it out, many community as they are, they just use 300 kilowatts to power the whole community. Sometimes use of the community, look at the transformer they use. Ask them what is the capacity of the transformer. The transformer capacity will tell you the community consumption ratio, the capacity they can consume. So this one is 500. 500, which means it can take the whole community and still have a reserve. As in my community has 300 kilowatts or 300,000 kilowatts emission, and I have 500, I already have 200 reserve. So let's continue now. See the capacity, the ratio, the speed ratio of the generator, the rate at which the generator runs. It's not that it's in a very high ratio, but the capacity alone can tell you the generator is of this quality to produce the highest. You can see the capacity of it. Now, you can see that this is the label of conversion. You can see the configuration of this now. We are talking about 3-phase here. You can see the capacity of the whole thing. If you look at the control, you see the label of the generator. Let's continue. See the speed ratio, you can see how it runs. You see that the thing is moving. This is 382, still has the low voltage, and this is the frequency. We are talking about the frequency, it's still increasing.
Cho mà tôi bạc cái xếp gần của